Good day, I'm Ikslorin, and let's see if we can get some kind of positive win ratio with this Freeze Mage that I've chosen to do as the Miracle Mage for this challenge I was given by a viewer. It doesn't completely count. I mean, we don't have an auctioneer here. We tried with on the casual mode, but I threw it out for a flame strike instead because Zeus exist. So I was thinking, why not just go for that instead? Well, we're against a warrior now, not on casual, but actually an experienced warrior. So we're going against a control warrior. That is something we know. Doomsayer is not bad against that, because a lot of the early minions for a control warrior only have one attack. You won't have to have the armor smith out turn 2 or 1. So yeah, it cannot kill the Doomsayer. Well, he got the execute actually, so that's the only thing that he could worry about. But I don't think that you would mulligan for an execute or keep it. You would mulligan for the armor smiths mostly. There are some other things that you of course also want to have, but mainly you want to have the armor smith. If I remember it correctly. I've played it a little. Haven't played it a lot, but I've played it a little. That's one thing I've learned, is that if you want to understand something very well, understand the deck or something, then just play it. If you want to know how to deal with Zulok, play Zulok. Don't just go on the forums and hate on it. Play it for a week, and then you can get into the mindset of a Zulok, and then you can actually play against them and win against them. So yeah, I don't see any reason to go for an ice block. I mean, well, we can't. This is only something I would play when I know that there's nothing else for me to do. Cleave, interesting. Oh, actually not. It's just, well, it's just what you want to do, right? And the armor's up again. Not really the best, though we have Archman's United, so we have in theory infinite amount of fireballs. We just have to set it up. And oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Oh, I didn't even want to mill him, but oh yeah, that's good. And he uses a charge on the cold light. Yes, he does. And he coins another armor smith. Because if he does that, then I'm just going down with the Doomsayer. Yes. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, just, yeah, armored, okay. Well, I don't want to Doomsayer that exactly. But what else could I want to do? Frostbolts, and then now. The thing is, I have to get something out of my hand. Blizzard won't help me. Cold lights will just burn me and not him. I think I'll have to go for some crossbows action here, just to get my hand a little bit clear. Though we don't have any way to use the other Icelands then. But we have to get our hand then again free, so we can go for the other cold light. Shield block. Okay, he's up to 29 again. And he hits me for 1 with the armor smith and goes for even more armor. This is the most uninteresting game of all. Man, nothing has happened. Cold light. Mad scientist. And yeah, I don't want to go for the sword. I'm really lucky. Man, Sylvanas and Alexstrasza? Oh god, that's best burns possible. How is it that when I don't want to mill anyone, I get the best burns, but when I play the rogue mill deck, I get nothing? Damn it. And no, okay. I would then go for the Doomsayer and the Frost Nova. And an Arcane Intellect, giving us a Fireball and Thanos. It's okay. Problem just is we have no taunts to go deal with Thanos. He can then silence. Well, he won't silence my Mad Scientist. He would silence Doomsayer to keep these two alive. What silence do you have? You have probably Spellbender, I think, as a control warrior. You don't really one with the owls. I think you won with one Spellbender. No, not Spellbender. Spellbreaker. I'm really bad at the names right now. Well, I'll just end my turn. If it should be that he actually could be able to silence a Doomsayer, I would rather want Gormash. Interesting. So, the other Doomsayer seems not like a bad idea. The other Doomsayer it is, with the Frost Nova. And while we are at it, why not go for an Ice Barrier? Oh, that's bad. I should have gone for the Ice Block. We still got an Ice Barrier in here. Now this Mad Scientist won't do me anything. So he just lost Alex Suarez, Sylvanas, and Gormash. Are there any other legendaries that you would have? Oh, there you have the Spellbreaker. Why didn't you just use it before? Oh, that's bad. Now I'm in trouble. Oh yeah, you have Can. Of course you have Can. Well, we can Blood Mage Thanos and Blizzard. That could do something. And okay, fair enough. Blood Mage Thanos and Blizzard. And go for that. I'm not really sure. I didn't really want to go for the Flame Strike because then I would have a Can. Oh well, I would have a Bane. But on the other hand, he will now kill that one. Okay. Okay, we need a Frostbolt to be honest to actually just deal with this. Cone of Cold, that will do it too. I don't know if I really want to go for the Flame Strike. I'll just go for that. And go for... Well, he will kill... Yeah, that's fine. And that's fine. He will then go for another Death Spite. That would then trigger the Death Rattle on Can, meaning I can go for a Flame Strike and then kill him. I don't think you have a heal. No, you don't really have heals as that. As that. So, does he hit me? He doesn't. Yeah. Was to be expected. But the amount of damage he has already, amount of armor he has built up is immense. That's really a lot. But at least I've kept him in check. But the problem really is I need Archmage Antonidas and then get some spells out and have him not kill Antonidas. But he hasn't even used an execute yet. Ah, well, that's the Flame Strike. Cannot go Antonidas and the Flame Strike. So, oh well, you get all the Ice Barrier. That seems like a good idea. So let's just go for a Flame Strike, really. Oh crap! How much armor did he just get? 22. How much does he have now? 46. Oh god. First off, that was really slow calculating, but oh well. We are up to what? 36. Well, none of us are under the 30s, so... And he doesn't have Alex Strasser, so... He cannot do anything like that to me. But now already has nearly 30 just in armor. This will just be a battle of fatigue, but he has a lot of more cards than me. And now, well... now he's rounding the 30. And now he has the ability to kill my Antonidas. I have no idea why I did that. Problem is, if I go for the Sorcerer Apprentice, he will just kill it in some way. And I have no more Blizzard of Flame Strike, so I can pretty much just dump his whole hand. Though most of them are probably spells like Brawl and Executes. And other stuff that where he would have to react to what I'm doing. And I think the rest of the cards, they are actually... there's another Death Spite. Well, the rest of those are actually card draw. Don't like this. I really do not like that. I don't like the Novice Engineer either. I mean, I see no reason to use it. Yeah, he goes for face. Interesting. So he's not... Huh. Huh. Huh? Huh. So he's just trying to wash me down now. Okay. No, okay, so he kills it with that. Okay, I like that. I can understand that. Boom. And 1 to everyone. Though... Oh yeah, it will first die next turn. These two I don't need. And Antonidas is just going to die now. And I cannot just go for a Fireball on both of them. That's stupid. And the Ice Block will save me for 1 turn, but that doesn't matter. Damn. I'm really bad at this deck. Oh, damn it. Let's try that again then. But then again, Control Warriors have always seemed to me to be quite bad again in some kind of miracle matchup, just because they can build up so much extra HP that you normally just put in enough damage to take someone who's maximally can be at 30. And there we go, a Warlock. Still we're at 10, so we could see a Zulok. No, a Handlock. Probably going to see a Zulok, but there's a possibility for us to actually find a Handlock. So... who's it going to be? He's only mulliganed 1 card. Could be that he just had a good hand, but could also just be that he's a Zulok. And we have a Blizzard. A little bit early, but it is something that is very good to have. Oh, he is a Handlock. No, he isn't. Well, Mad Scientist will deal with it a little bit. And he didn't have the Undertaker. No, he's not called the Undertaker. Yo, he is called the Undertaker. Now I'm getting the names right, but I don't realize it. Okay, Direwolf, killing it, yes. And he has a lot of stuff on the board. What was that? Ice Block. Well, that's not really that useful either. I'll go for this. That's 1 damage less. Then we can 4 mana next turn. I cannot see what we want to do. Well, he's still making up or building up a board that is really juicy for a Blizzard. So, well, I see no reason not to just prolong the game somehow. Then we can go for Frost Nova next turn and then Fire Blast whatever is not at 2 HP. Abuse of Sergeant, oh well, that's fine. So he deals 3 damage to us this turn. That's more. That's fine. So he's okay. Yeah, puts that there. Okay. And life taps. Okay. Yep, getting some cards. Let's. Well, we could go for the Thalnos and then Frost Nova. That would mean that even if it throws down something with 3 HP, it would actually survive. Yes, I like that. Could also go for Sorcerer's Apprentice. I don't think that would work that much. Blizzard would then be for 5 mana. And then we would have to wait for turn 7 of Thalnos. Doesn't really work that well. Okay. How can we get this to work? Well played. No matter what we do, even the Blizzard will just be better than nothing. But he played it a good turn. I really like that play. And just hit him in the face because there's nothing else really to do. Soulfires. That seems a little bit excessive. Especially if you have a Doomguard in your hand that you could lose. And you do know that my deck is just about prolonging the game until I have the combo. So I cannot see the reason to do any of this. There's a Flame Strike. Do we just want to go for... I think... Since we're still only at... We are still not that far into the game. But the thing is, I do want to keep the Sorcerer's Apprentices. But I don't want to go for the Flame Strike just yet. Because then we only have the Blizzards. For the rest of the things he will just throw down. But if I go for an Ice Barrier, we will slow him down. If I went for the 2 Sorcerer's Apprentices, they will just die. A Fireball for the face. That could work. Just putting him a little bit under pressure. But how much does he have? That is not a lot. It's actually only about 2 or something, I think. Yeah, it's 2. It's 2 damage. And it throws more stuff down for the Flame Strike. So, as you can see, that was the proper thing to do. Does he have anything else he wants to play? He doesn't. That's irritating. But I cannot really I cannot take, what is that? 3, 6... 7, 11 damage. I would be down to 5 HP. And then I only have 2 turns left. So we pretty much have to do this now. And then only take 2. That we can kill next turn.
Put this apple on your head.
And now he throws down everything else he had because he knew that would happen. Damn it. Blizzard? Blizzard? Oh, interesting. Novice Engineer. Doomsayer. Cold Light. I like the idea with the Cold Light just to get some cards. Though we're also giving him cards, which is not really the best. And he's not going to play anything if he cannot kill the Doomsayer, and he has 2 owls too. I forgot about them. Yeah, he got the owls. No, he doesn't. Okay. How much do we have? That's 7. I think we can afford just looking a little in the deck. Okay. Let's go for a Cone of Cold here. A Frostbolt here. Fire Ice Dance there. There we go. Lethal. Except if he has a Doomguard. Or Soulfire. Or any direct damage, he is dead. But this hasn't really been as good as a game as the other Sula. Interesting. Soulfire. Taking Dark Iron Dwarf, that's good. And Doomguard. Okay. He thinks he has me dead. He hasn't. Because of that. So now it's really about what we are going to top deck. Cold Light Oracle. Oh man, this is so... Arcane Intellect. Yes. Fireball.
Well played.
Dead. So yeah, even though we don't have the Auctioneer, there's so much drawing power just in all of these minions that it doesn't matter. So that's why I thought this still fitted the theme and the challenge. So, even though we haven't really moved on the ladder, but we have just a 50-50 win ratio, but that doesn't matter. Because I like this deck. Now I have done some quite funky changes to it, because I just didn't have Alex Strasser, so I put Antonidas in so I could get some extra fireballs. That doesn't seem to work. At least not right now. We should maybe get in some mirror images. At least if you want to have the Auctioneer in there, you have to have the mirror images in. Then you can, though, take some of these things out. Maybe not the Mad Scientists, but Novice Engineers and the Loot Hoarders and such. Then those you can actually then take out if you take in the Auctioneer instead, because you have all these spells. Then I like the addition of the extra Flame Strike, just because all of these Zoos were around. What else could I say? Probably that I can see the reason why you would have 2 ice blocks instead of 2 ice barriers. Though, yeah. Though it's still sort of the same, as you could see. Even against the Zoo, it was only about 8 damage they could go out on the turn, even when the board was pretty full. So, well, it was 10, but it was sorta 8, so that's fine. What else could I would, but nah, I think that's everything. If you want to have an Auctioneer in there, you have to have the mirror images, but then you have anti-synergy with the Doomsayers, so that's not good. And Antonidas should really just be thrown out for Alex Strasser instead. But that's been the Freeze Mage. Thank you for watching. See ya!